Hi, I'm Liza Bell, and I did a thing yesterday. I got dentures for the first time ever, and something told me to record this. So um, I wanted to follow my journey, so I figure there might be others, and others helped me through my decision. So I decided maybe I can help somebody through this decision as well. Um, So I've had problems with my teeth for decades, and there were a lot of different reasons. And fact of the matter is, they were not good. They need to be removed. They've been suggesting to me to have them just all removed and replaced, and to get dentures. The first time I got quoted for just regular dentures, not like implants or snap-ins or anything like that, was probably 15 to 20 years ago, and they told me that just for the regular dentures it was going to be like $30,000. And at the time there was no way. I mean, that was an impossibility. So I mean, if you had told me $2,000, I couldn't have done that. But at least that seems like that could have maybe at some point been a little bit of attainable. uh Anyway, fast forward over the years, had other doctors quote me, and it was kind of the going rate, but it did start to get a little bit cheaper as the years have gone by. And so now I'm finally at 54 in a position to be able to afford to get this done. I went through Aspen Dental. I did a lot of research on a lot of different places to go. I did a lot of research on what kind of dentures I wanted. I also looked to find out and see what's kind of on the cutting edge. So I asked a lot of questions, even before I went in for my consultation. I did a lot of research, and then when I went in, I had a lot of questions, and I let them know ahead of time, like, hey, I'm going to have a lot of questions. That's me. If that's how I am. And they were so patient with me. And I also let them know that I'm on the spectrum. So I have a lot of sensory issues. So I really needed them to, when I was working with them, when I was in the chair, they needed to kind of let me know through the process what they were doing, and I knew what each step was happening. And Dr. Chen at Aspen Dental in Gardner, North Carolina, and the staff at Aspen Dental here in Gardner, North Carolina, has been so far just utterly amazing, just utterly amazing. Anyhow, I did a lot of research for various different places. Aspen Dental is where I decided to go, but do the research for yourself, because there's people can tell you their experience, but there's a lot of factors in that. Um, so yeah, take the time and do the research for yourself. Um, so like I said, I got to a point where I could make some money, where I made enough money that I could finally do this. Um, and like I said, forgive me, I'm like cleaning my mouth, because like I said, this is like, I had this done at, let's see, 7:30 a.m. yesterday. So it's been, what, 36 hours. So, I'm still like, I feel like I'm drooling. I'm still very swollen, as you can all see. I've got some um, really bad, bruising here, but that's okay. Um, I'm really happy with this so far. It's just taking a lot for me to get used to it. I'm not crazy about how, when I'm talking, you can see both my top teeth and my bottom teeth, because I think it's supposed to be when you smile, you see your top teeth, but when you're talking, you should really only see your bottom teeth, if that makes any sense. So it should be more like this instead of like this, you know. Uh, I kind of feel like I look like Miley Cyrus because she's got kind of um, pretty big teeth, and when she's talking, you can see both the top and bottom teeth. So, um, yeah. Um, so as far as what happened yesterday, I think I'll make some more in-depth videos, like step by step. But yesterday I went in. I did not have. I think it was like 20 teeth I had extracted, and they sedated me with just the Novocaine. I didn't have any kind of IV sedation or the nitrous oxide. Um, but he sedated me really, really well. Like, they put on that first layer of that numbs the skin, and then I can't even remember how many shots he gave me, but like, he numbed me really, really well. I'll tell you, I really didn't, barely felt any pain. Um, Funny enough, it was over here that I did feel a little bit of pain, and he explained that I had infection in the bone, so he had to scrape the bone and get it cleaned up, so that he could place an implant here. Because what I have is, my permanents are going to be a regular top denture and then a snap-in bottom. That's supposed to really help with the denture staying in. So far, and so what they do is he implants the implants now. It'll all heal. The gum will heal over it, and then when I'm ready to get my permanent set, um, they will place snaps on. They will open up the gum again and put these little buttons on the ends of the implants, so that when the bottom denture goes in, that bottom denture will have the opposite end of the snap, and then it'll snap into the gum, and so that'll keep the denture from moving and rocking. Um, but right now, I'll be honest with you, like, I don't feel the top denture has great suction. I'm having a little bit of, like, in the corners of my mouth, a little bit of, like, I don't know, drooling or what. Um, the bottoms, I'm talking, I don't feel them rocking at all. As far as eating is a new challenge. Um, I haven't really been able to, I can't, well, they tell you the first 24 to 48 hours to have soft foods. So like soups, things like that, creamy soups, soft cheeses, like cottage cheese or ricotta cheese, pudding, jello, all that kind of stuff, shakes, but of course me, because I'm me, um, I did try having, and they said fish, so I did try a little bit of fish. It just feels weird to chew. These teeth back here that I used to have, they had the tooth, but the the outer portion of the tooth had been gone, or most of it, so they were kind of really low, and I still was able to chew with them. Not the greatest, and I had to be careful, but I still was able to chew with them. And so now with these, it kind of feels really weird, because now I've got two sets, a top and a bottom, and so when I'm chewing, it just feels weird that I'm chewing on. It's just all weird. It's just all weird, really, really weird. And also this side, what I'm noticing is, I don't know that necessarily the bite is off, but when I'm talking, my cheek gets caught in the bite, so I'm starting to get a little sore here on this side. And I wonder if maybe that's why I'm talking a little bit kind of slurred as well. Oh boy, this is almost 10 minutes. I didn't think I'd talk this much. Well, so again, this is basically, yesterday was my extraction day, so today is day one of my denture journey. So I hope that you learned a little bit something and want to come back and see how this bruising looks tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.